Right, bro, grab some popcorn, grab some fruit salad or some shit, sit down on the tree next to, I was gonna say on my lap, but don't sit on my lap, mate. Sit next to me on the tree, right? Buckle up. We're gonna be talking about women, right? This is a full guide to women, where you can meet women, how the mind works, all of it, bro. You're gonna, so much value. So listen in, pin your ears back, turn all the distractions off, really digest and dissect the information that I'm giving you. I'm trying to throw loads of big words at you to make myself seem intelligent, but yeah, sit down, listen in. All right, we're gonna first start. It was three little sections I want to talk about. The first one is you. I want to talk about you, where you start, because you have to be the kind of man that these women want to sleep with before you even think about where to meet them and all this kind of stuff. Number two is the difference between male and female dynamics, how the minds work, how females think versus how males think, because a lot of guys just think that females think like men. And this is where they're shooting themselves in the foot, because they'll text a girl in a way where, oh, if I received that text from a female, I would like that, but females think differently. So you must understand this too. That's number two. Number three is actually where to meet the women, the best place for that, etc., etc. So number one, you, starting on yourself. Mate, this is a little intervention. We've got to talk about you, right? Because you've got some work to do, bro. A lot of you guys will say to me in my comments, how do I deal with a small dick? How do I deal with the fact that I'm 5'5"? How do I deal with the fact that I have a shitty jawline or some shit like that, something that they can't control, right? You must understand that every single girl has preference, okay? All the shit that you see on the internet, on Reddit, on Instagram, on TikTok, negativity sells. It's done on purpose, because they can understand that if they target an audience of men that are under 6 foot and they show those men videos of girls saying, I only like guys that are 6 foot plus and I'll never date a guy that's under 6 foot, they know, the algorithm understands that you guys are going to keep watching it, because it's playing on an insecurity, it's playing on your pain. And intrinsically as human beings, we're drawn towards negativity. We're drawn to look out for negativity. So it sells on purpose, and they're doing it on purpose. So number one is get off the internet and go out into the real world. Once you do this, you'll realize that every single girl has preference. The one ideology that you're seeing on the internet, the one opinion that you're seeing on the internet, is not the generalized ideology of the public, of the female population. That's just not how it works. Something land on my nose then. Every girl has different preference. Some girls will only like guys that are 6 foot, but you can be the exception. And against what I spoke about in my videos, I've been the exception. I don't have a problem with the height department, but for example, I met a black girl and she says, literally, long story short, she said, I don't date white guys, I only date black guys, whatever. But there's something about you, Luke. I'm the exception. Even with my genetic disadvantage, I'm still able to get the girl, because I build myself up in all the other areas that she can't resist me. And this is what I'm going to be talking about in a second. So understand that, number one, girls have preference. So don't shoot yourself down in the foot because, oh, it must be because I'm 5'5". Shut the fuck up with this negative thinking. Why are you doing that to yourself? No one's saying that to you. You're seeing shit on the internet and then you're feeding that into your subconscious mind. Stop doing that. You're just literally limiting your potential. You should walk around with the mindset, I'm going to quickly touch on mindset, walk around with the mindset of I can get any girl on this planet. Even if she doesn't, she's going to say to you, but listen, she's going to say, Jack, Dylan, whatever your name is, Mohammed, I only like guys that are 6 foot plus. Let's say you're 5'5", hypothetically, but there's something different about you. Like, I don't know what it is, there's something different about you. So I'm going to give you a chance. Boom. There you go, you're the exception. You can be that guy. If you walk around and believe that you can get any girl on this planet, and I know logically that's not true. Some girls are just not going to be attracted to you. Fine, whatever. Don't be pushy, don't be desperate, don't be needy. But in my brain and my mind, I convinced myself that, yeah, I could get any girl. There's no limitations. Because if I said to myself, nah, I couldn't get her, she's out of my league. I'm putting a limitation on myself before I've even given her a chance to reject me. So why would I even do that to myself? Why would I feed into something that doesn't serve me in the most optimal way? Does that make sense? So sort your mindset out, believe that you can get any girl on the fucking planet, bruv, and understand that, yeah, every girl has preference. And in the real world, the shit that you see on the internet doesn't matter as much. I promise you now, it really doesn't. So get out into the real world and start talking to some real girls. The more time that you spend around females, the more you'll understand what I'm saying is absolutely correct. Everything that I say in this video is absolutely correct. The only guys that will disagree are the guys that don't have any female experience. They sit on the internet all day, in the dusty room, with the shit posture, on Reddit, on Instagram, and they, oh yeah, women, yeah, they hate us because I'm not 6 foot, You just don't understand how the real world works. So get outside, get off the internet. So you understand that. You're working on the things that you can control. That's how you become the exception. That's how you become the guy that can literally get any girl on the planet. There's literally no limitations to you. Is by working on the things that you can control. Go into the gym, build a good body, be strong, learn how to fight, smell nice, dress nice, look after yourself, look after your skin, lower your body fat, start mewing, Sort the jawline out, bruv. Sort your teeth out. Brush your fucking teeth. Stop drinking alcohol. Stop smoking. Like, bro, all the things that I tell you guys on a daily basis, right? On a day-to-day basis, all the things that I tell you guys, if you follow these and you work on every single thing, aspect of your life, and you max out all the stats that you can control, and you stop giving energy to the things that you can't, like your dick size, like your height, if you cannot control it, the only other option is to simply embrace it. My gap in my tooth. Imagine if I walked around and said, oh, well, I've got a gap in my tooth, so this girl isn't going to like me, before I've even met her. Why would I do that to myself? Why would I put myself down like that? Do you understand what I'm saying? You may as well just believe that every girl is going to be attracted to you anyway. You may as well just believe that. Convince yourself of that, because then you're going to walk around with confidence. Instead of hiding my smile, I'm going to smile with confidence, right? I'm not going to shy away from it. It's the same with your small dick or your height or whatever. If you own it, because you know you can't control it, so there's no point putting energy into it, wishing that it was something different, because you can't do anything about it. So own it and just walk with confidence anyway. Cool. You've maxed out all your stats, all the ones that you can control. Your skin's looking good, you're smelling nice, you know how to speak, you can speak articulately, you're a positive person to be around, people love being around you, you're social. Okay, you dress nice, you look after yourself, you don't dress with overgrown baggy t-shirts on with the Joker or some shit, or Batman. It's a bullshit. Like, you're dressing like a child, you're not dressing like that, you're dressing classy, you look like a man. Cool. You're strong, you're big, you feel confident because you're in the gym all the time. Okay, great. We've maxed out all our stats, you've got the mindset, so now you believe in yourself. You believe you're the fucking man that can get any girl. You're not putting yourself down because you're not on social media, you're not on the internet, you're not feeding into this negativity. The only thing that your subconscious mind knows, the only thing that it bases its opinions and beliefs off, is from the real world. And the real world is a very positive place. So great, we're off to a great start, aren't we? You're sorted. Now women actually want to sleep with you. Where do we go from there? Now you must understand the difference between the male and female dynamic. I hope you guys appreciate the work that I do. I'm literally holding the camera up like this the entire video with fucking shitty posture just to give you this fucking value, bruv. I know I could set you up, but it's not the same. Listen. Little bro. The difference between male and female dynamic. Men respond to visual stimulus, and this is what guys don't understand. This is why guys send dick pics and think that girls like it. They don't. Trust me, they don't like the dick pics. Stop sending that shit, right? Guys respond to visual stimulus. So you can see a girl and you might completely hate her personality. I hate her for she's a bitch. She's rude. She's, no manners. She's just a bitch personality-wise, but I'd still fuck her, right? Because that's how men think. We respond visually like that. Women, on the other hand, fucking flies, respond to emotional stimulus. They respond to how you make them feel, which is why the funny guys can always get girls, because they can induce some sort of emotion in that girl. Does that make sense? So you must understand the difference between those two. Men respond visually, women respond emotionally, how you make them feel. Now, obviously, looks do matter. Obviously, there are some, ties in where we do share some similar attraction points there. Of course, looks do matter. You can't be an ugly fat cunt and think, well, I'm funny, so I'm going to get loads of girls. They're going to see you as a friend, right? So you've got to look after your looks as well. You've got to take care of yourself. But for the most part, yeah, they respond to how you make them feel. This is why being a positive guy is why I always preach energy. If you're a positive guy to be around, if people love being around you, you're social, you know how to make people laugh, you know how to talk to people, you've got normal social mannerisms because you're not on social media all day. You're a normal person, you're not a creep, you're not a weirdo. Great. You're going to be very, very successful with the women. It's not hard. It's really easy, actually. Okay? So with that being said, you understand those differences. You also must understand the currency that we give out. So, let me explain this, because this is very interesting. Don't lose focus. Stay with me, right? The currency that we give women, their currency that they pay us men with is sex, right? Which is why the Matrix are attacking. This is valuable information. Which is why when a guy has sex with a woman, oftentimes he's like, oh, I know that I can get it. I know that I can get that currency. I've kind of unlocked it. So this is why some guys will ghost girls after they've had sex with them, and the girls will be like, why? I've had sex with him. Why is he ghosting me? It's because he's got what he wanted. You've paid him with the currency. Okay? Now, same with guys. Your currency as a guy is your attention, which is why girls in the club, they'll meet you, and because you're giving them attention in the club, they'll give you the number, and you're like, oh yeah, I've got the number, she must like me. The next day you'll text her, she never replies, ever. Blocks you. Why? Because she knows she's got your attention. That's what she wanted. You've got the sex, great, you've got that. Now you've satisfied that urge, you don't really care anymore. You know that you can get sex from this girl. Great, the challenge has been conquered. It's the same with the girls. They know that they've got your attention. They know that they can get it at any point with the click of the fingers, right? So they're not bothered anymore. They're on to the next challenge. We always want something that we can't have. So you must understand your currency, because a lot of guys will just give out the currency, spam texting, calling, always available. They're never busy. Yeah, I'll answer the phone call at any point. Yeah, hi baby. You know, never. They're never ever busy. They're never doing anything for themselves. Their currency is just being given out all day, every day to every single girl. That makes it less valuable. It's like a hoe, a thought. A girl that gives out her currency, a girl that gives out sex all the time, her currency becomes less valuable. You don't think, oh well, I got a shag off that hoe. I got a shag off the slag, off the club slag that gives it to everybody. You don't think, oh yeah, that was a good achievement, because it's easy. You know you can get it, which makes it less valuable. Do you understand? So you must put a value on your attention. Stop giving it out for free. If a girl disrespects you, if a girl's playing games, if she's not responding in the way that you would like her to respond, and again, this isn't some alpha male red pill bullshit. Don't sit there waiting for 30 minutes because, oh, I got to make sure that my attention's valuable. You should be busy. Do shit. You should be a masculine man. Get busy. Get in the gym. Focus on things. Focus on a mission, on a purpose, and stop being on your fucking phone all the time. Put it away. Turn your notifications off and stay focused. Right? I forget the amount of girls... Oh shit, just fell in a ditch. The amount of girls that... I just forget that I'm talking to sometimes because I don't have notifications on. I'm doing my shit. I'm just working. I'm busy recording videos. I'm like, shit, I've left it. I literally left the girl. I was speaking to a girl the other night. Shut the fuck up, bro. I was speaking to a girl the other night, right? And she said to me, you left me on red for... Not on red. You left me on delivered for 72 hours. And I was like, what the fuck? I didn't even mean to do that. I wasn't even like... It's not like I seen the message and I was like, I'm going to make her wait because I'm the alpha male and I'm really busy. It's not because of that. It's because I'm literally just busy. I'm here, there, everywhere. I'm in taxis and shit. I'm talking to people. But in the real world, I'm always in the present moment in the real world. I hate my fucking phone. I'm never on my fucking phone. I only use it for business, for making money. And then I'm off it. And then I forget to text the girls, right? So that's how it should be. And you can fucking bet that she's obsessed with me. You can bet that she ain't going anywhere because my attention's valuable. What other guy my age at 21 years old has that level of introspectiveness and awareness when it comes to female nature? No one. So it makes me valuable. Because most guys are texting the phone all the time, constantly replying as quick as possible, you know, replying with multiple texts in a row, writing paragraphs, just giving attention away for nothing. They're not even getting sex back. They're not even getting anything back. They're just giving attention away, right? So then the girl then sees you as someone that she can take advantage of. Anytime she's feeling a bit lonely and she needs some attention, she'll text you again. And then she'll know for a fact that you're going to text back with like 6 different paragraphs. Great, she's fulfilled, she's happy. Just like when you're horny, you'll go and fuck a girl. Okay, I know that this girl's easy. I'll go and fuck her. Cool. I've had sex with her. Great. You've used her. That's what they're doing to you. They're using you for your attention. So stop giving it away for free so easily. Just keep that in mind. That's your currency. Do you understand? Now, with that being said, they're the differences between men and women. We've focused on you. You understand the way that the female mind works. You understand how we are different and what they're motivated by versus what we're motivated by. You understand that. You're very clued up now. Great. Now, obviously, there's a lot more to it, but it all comes with practice and experience and actually doing it for yourself. There's only so much I can say on a YouTube video. It's very generic advice, but, you know, it helps and it gets you the foundation started for you. Now, where do we actually meet women? A lot of guys will say Instagram's the best dating app, Tinder, all this kind of stuff. And I agree with you. It's the easiest, that's for sure. I wouldn't say it's the best. I don't use social media. I don't use Tinder. I don't use nothing like that. And there's reasons for it. Obviously, my own personal reasons, but it ties into women as well. If you sit on Tinder and that's the only way that you meet women, you have Tinder on your phone and you meet women through Tinder, you're never going to become the kind of man that these women want to sleep with. Which is why it's quite ironic, but the guys go on Tinder to meet women and then they get no matches and meet no women. Because you are not the guy that they want to sleep with because you spend all day on Tinder on your phone. Do you understand what I'm saying? So in order to be the kind of guy that these girls actually want to sleep with, get off your fucking phone, get off Tinder, get off social media, stop relying on that as a crutch. If you have Tinder on your phone, in your back of your mind, subconsciously, you understand, oh, I don't have to approach that attractive girl in the gym because I can just go on Tinder later and text girls on there. You're constantly giving yourself the bitch option. You're giving yourself the easy way out. If you do that to yourself, you're never going to become the kind of confident man that you want to be because you know deep down you're just a bitch, right? I don't have Tinder. I don't use Instagram. So the only way that I could meet women, if I wanted to meet some women, is guess what? Real life. Going out there into the real world, in this park, in the gym, and speaking to real girls, learning how to talk to people, learning how to use my hands and gesture, learning how to be a socially acceptable individual. Hence, that will make me the kind of man that these girls actually want to sleep with because, wow, he's attractive. He's got something about him. He's a bit different. He knows how to speak. He's not a retard. Do you understand what I'm saying? So get off Tinder, get off Instagram. Get in the real world and just start speaking to girls. Leave yourself with no other option. Because if Tinder's an option for you, if Instagram's an option, and you know in the back of your mind you could whip out your phone at any moment and click on them and talk to girls, you're never going to level up the skills that need leveling up in the real world to become the kind of man these girls want to sleep with in the first place. Are you with me? Does that make sense? If I leave myself with one option, bro, these guys are pissing me off. If I leave myself with one option, right, and it's the real world, because I don't use Tinder, I don't use Instagram, so I have to go out. If I want to meet girls, I'm feeling horny, whatever, I have to go out and speak to them. Therefore, I have to level up my social skills, my confidence, my game, whatever you want to fucking call it. I have to level this shit up in the real world. Therefore, it just makes me a bit more confident. It makes me walk different. It makes me feel better about myself. It makes me come across as more attractive. Do you understand how this all ties in? So forget about that shit. You have to. Bro, if you're relying on Tinder, you're a bitch. You're a coward. That's literally the coward's way of doing it. Simple as that. Why can you not just go up to a girl in the gym and speak to her? Do you understand how easy it is? That's the thing as well. Get off the screen, fly. I'm going to tell you how easy this shit is. Because most guys rely on Tinder, because most guys are pussies, and they won't do it in the real world, you must understand from a female's perspective, she's walking down the street, she's in the gym, she'll give choosing signals, she'll look at a guy, and she'll clearly show that she's interested. But because most guys are pussies, they'll just walk straight on. So she'll see hundreds of guys on a day-to-day basis, fucking parrots, walking past her, checking her out, and then walking past and not saying anything because they're pussy, because they're scared. Whereas if you are the one guy, this is how easy it is. If you're the one guy, I'm going to have to raise my voice, brother. They're really testing me today. If you're the one guy that can see a girl in the gym, she gives you the choosing signal, she's clearly interested, she's making eye contact, she's smiling at you, she's glancing at you, whatever, and then you just walk up to her like a fucking G, how much more attractive is it, bro? You're going to be intimidating to her, not the other way around. You're going to be, maybe you're going to feel nervous, maybe you're going to feel anxious, maybe you're going to feel scared, but you do this enough and you'll get used to it. I'm going to make a whole video on approach anxiety, all that kind of stuff, but this is a separate topic. Okay, you're the kind of guy that just sees the girl, she gives choosing signals, and you walk straight over like a fucking G. Do you understand how much more attractive that is? How you are literally now irreplaceable. You are the Chad, whatever you want to fucking call it. You are that guy. How the fuck, she's never gonna find a guy like you. The fuck, that's so rare. So become that guy. And if you have Tinder on your phone, you're not gonna be able to be that guy because you're gonna rely on fucking Tinder. I don't do that. If I see an attractive girl, I just walk straight up to her because it's my only option. I can't go home and go and try and find her on Tinder or Instagram. I have to go and walk up to her there and then, because if I don't, the opportunity's gone and I've missed it. Do you understand what I'm saying? That's the only way that I allow myself to meet women and meet people in general, friends, whatever it is. Just talk. It makes you more confident. It makes you more socially aware. It makes you learn how to use your body properly when you're speaking, how to stand. You know, should I put my hands in my pockets? You stop overthinking about all this bullshit. You just enjoy being social, right? Get off the fucking internet, bro. Stop being a nerd. You're a grown man and you need a dating app to meet women. Are you that socially incapable? Go outside, bro. What the fuck? Do you understand? In terms of actually where to meet girls, it really isn't that hard. Go outside your fucking house, walk out the house, go to cafes, go to clubs. You don't have to drink. I don't drink. I still go on night outs. I still go to clubs and I meet a lot of women there. It's very easy. And again, like I said before, if you are the kind of guy that can literally just walk up to a girl and start speaking to her, it is that easy because she's not used to it. So it throws her off. Wow. Okay. That's different. This guy's got a bit about him. He's a bit confident, especially for his age as well. Okay. I'll give him a bit of my time. And obviously you're a normal functioning human being. You're not a weirdo. You're not a creep. So as she gets to know you, you're a gentleman. You're a fucking G, right? So she understands, all right, this guy's pretty fucking cool, right? I want to spend more time with him. Cool. All right, sweet. It's that easy. That's literally how easy it is. If you have the confidence and the balls to go up to these girls, no matter how fucking ugly you think you are, if you've got the confidence to go and do it, because I've seen some fuck ugly guys get girls, bro, just because they're confident, just because they have the balls to go over and speak to her. They love that shit. So be the man that can go over and speak to these girls in the real world. Stop relying on social media. Stop relying on Tinder and all this pussy shit. Stop being a bitch. You're a grown man. Get a grip of yourself. And with that being said, you'll find that, wow, it's actually so easy. Luke was right. It's really fucking easy. This is all I had to do the whole time. This is all that I had to do. Was literally just walk up to them more. Stop being a bitch hiding away in the corner and just go and talk to them. You'll be surprised at how many girls you can get just by going up to them, speaking to them and saying normal conversational things. Hi, my name's Luke. I don't think we've met before. How long have you been going to this gym for? Boom, cool, conversation started. You never know where it's going to go from there. But just the fact that you have the balls to go over and speak to her puts you ahead of the rest. It stands you apart from the crowd. So do that. You go to the gym, go to the cafes, go to clubs, go outside, go to the parks, anywhere. Girls are everywhere, bro. You're asking me where to meet girls. You clearly don't go outside. Go outside your fucking house. They're literally everywhere. It's not hard, okay? It really is as simple as that, right? I don't meet women through Tinder. I don't meet women from Instagram. Every girl that you see me with, whether it's on YouTube or whatever, in real life, if you know me in real life, I've met this girl through real life. I've done that properly. I've done it the hard way. I've earned that shit. I know when I look in the mirror, I'm a fucking G. And I'm not a pussy. I know for a fact if I see an attractive girl, I can just go and talk to her. Do you understand what I'm saying? I know that. It makes you feel proud. It makes you feel confident. That's where confidence comes from. You think that the man that you want to be is going to be sitting on Tinder? Do you think James Bond's going to sit on Tinder, texting girls on fucking Tinder all day? No. He's just going to go up there. He's in real world. He's doing shit, bro. He's not being a pussy sat on Tinder all day. So it's as simple as that, really, isn't it? Do you think the man that you want to be is acting in the way that you're acting? No. Hence why you don't feel confident in yourself. Confidence comes through you doing things that make you feel proud. Believe me, you're going to feel proud when you know that every girl you come into contact with, you've done it through the real world. You've had to level up your confidence, your social skills. You've learned how to manage your fear, your anxiety. This is some valuable shit that you'll take with you for the rest of your life. It gives you confidence like no other. Knowing that at any point you have the confidence and the bollocks to go over and speak to an attractive girl that most guys will just cower away. Grown men, grown fucking muscly henchmen will cower away, intimidated by. You think I'm going to be intimidated by a girl, by a fucking beautiful girl? Nah, not with the life that I live. Do you understand what I'm saying? So make yourself that kind of man. Believe me, it stands you apart from the rest. If you want to learn more about this, because I know, again, YouTube, very generalised, very bare basic, generalised advice. It's to a population of men rather than you as an individual. If you're struggling with anything on a personal level, come and talk to me. The coaching's down below. I'll sort you out, bro. I'm the best wingman in the game. And I'm saying that with a complete guarantee. I guarantee after an hour of speaking with me, you'll get more girls than you could have ever dreamed of before. That's my guarantee. That's the value exchange that I'll give to you. So, coaching's down below. Come and talk to me, lad. I'll see you soon, yeah? Bye.